How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Gentlemen and ladies, it's UncleSamsDevil. Dying Light is a game that has blown my mind with how great the hardcore community it has is, and how much support it has bestowed upon the game over the last several years. This has always been a top spot in my list of favorite games since it launched, and I am excited as hell to finally have the time to sit down, play, and cover it on my channel. Nearly 6 years after release, I am ecstatic to be able to talk to you about a new custom game for Dying Light called City of Corlina. This is a huge community expansion to the game in its own right, and it represents the beauty of the role that communities play in creating truly awesome, passion-driven games. This is a new experience which really reignites even more in me the exhilarating feeling that I get when starting up a game that I love to play. City of Corlina has a lot more to offer than meets the eye at an initial glance. It was actually built by a small team of developers using the Dying Light developer tools, and it is a replayable, challenging, open-world adventure with endless possibilities where no playthrough will ever be the same. It is the literal embodiment of what survival games should be. A struggle against a beautiful open world where the player is in an objective-driven endeavor to survive and accomplish goals with a sense of progression. Its main features that set it apart are a massive and beautiful new world, randomized missions, events and airdrops, new features including fishing, farming, and crime scene investigation, and new character, difficulty, and life systems. Ladies and gents, there is plenty more to discover. Alright, so when you start up City of Corlina, you spawn into this same bathroom each and every time with this monitor on the wall, and this is where you choose your game settings and spawn point. You choose either solo or group play, and then you get to choose one of 3 difficulties. I would highly recommend not starting out on realism because it is absolutely insane. The beginner difficulty is recommended for first-time players, and it gives them all unlockable knowledge, additional starting equipment, full HUD, weaker enemies, resting places, restores full health upon respawn, and gives unlimited night and day. Challenging difficulty still allows full HUD and resting places, but it has tougher enemies and respawns only restore half health. Realism difficulty is the real deal. Only health shows on HUD. Enemies are realistic. There are no resting places. Missions are tougher. Respawning only returns a small portion of health, and there is only 1 day with unlimited night. Next is character selection, and there are 18 choices here, each class offering its own starting equipment, special knowledge, a bio section, and different spawn points. Class choice is vitally important as they offer varying advantages and disadvantages that certainly can become a complement or detriment to you depending on your playstyle. You also get to choose a possible spawn point from 2 maps. You have the city map, and then you have the Corlina Metro Tube map, which is the underground portion of the city, which, by the way, can be quite difficult to navigate, and since you are out from under the sun's UV coverage, volatiles will be afoot. Upon spawning into the map, your first objective is to find a safe zone if you aren't already in one, and make your way to the game board where you roll the dice and receive your first job. These are different every time and require vastly different things from you. Some may require you engage human NPCs to save friendlies, while others may just require gathering resources. These tasks are to be completed followed by the player returning to the safe zone to claim rewards, trade, use different stations available such as the ones for farming or the ones for the mechanical upgrades to the buggy, and then the journey can further continue. This game affords you a very limited amount of supplies and casts you into a harsh, changing environment. Many of the base mechanics are the same. The ground should still be avoided. Getting caught out in the middle of hordes or by volatiles at night is extremely punishing, and the world isn't going to do you any favors. But it's the differences and the new mechanics that make this addition to Dying Light so great. The heightened emphasis on survival and punishments for death. The layout of the world that seems to almost close in on you in dangerous areas. The fact that the starting medkits only restore minimal health. You aren't given supplies to build an arsenal. Nights are even more terrifying as the consequences for death are extremely high and volatiles are seemingly even more aggressive and frightening. It isn't just your life at stake here, but the entirety of your progress. And the world truly is against you. If Dying Light is a large pull, City of Corlina throws you into the deep end. I have enjoyed the mess out of City of Corlina, and it just goes to show you what is actually possible when people are willing to take the tools at their disposal, put the work in, and create a piece of art. Because that's what development is, an art. And though there aren't many left today, there are still some people out there that want to achieve amazing things and build the things that people who play games actually want instead of trying to steal the change out of our pockets. I can't wait to create more content that further covers the depths of the experiences that can be had in this world. Dying Light is a passion of mine, and you can look forward to seeing much more of it on my channel. I can't wait to embark on more adventures with you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this one. If you liked this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to stay updated on my future content. It helps me out and I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.